Hi guys. Today I wanted to do like a little, I guess, look back at, my kind of planner journey. Now this planner journey only would have started in 2023. Technically, I've tried journaling and planning all throughout my life, especially with the not resurgence, but just popularity that bullet journaling had when I was in high school. But bullet journaling has never really stuck for me. I have never just been able to keep up with it because having to write out my own layouts, stuff like that, at the end of the day, I always just got too lazy. So instead, what I want to do is have a look at my first ever hobonichi planner and then also my commonplace and maybe a little like quick look at my junk journals as well. I want to start off with the commonplaces because the planner is going to be more exciting. So I do have the archive. I haven't put in my next commonplace yet, but I do have this. Honestly, I don't even know if I can probably fit one more book and then like this is done for. I am not actually much of a huge traveler's notebook person. Currently I still use it, but I only use it to junk journal. So not super often. But I cannot be bothered taking this out of the thing, so we're just gonna have a look at it inside this. But first, let me drink my coffee. I just made it. Okay, hopefully you can't hear my washing machine in the background. So I started commonplacing because I saw Megan Rhiannon do it, and then I was inspired by Untitled Paintings when she was commonplacing in her Traveler's Notebook refills, and I really liked how hers looked. So I liked the dot system in Megan Rhiannon's commonplacing that she uses. I know she didn't like create it, but like she popularized it for sure. And then I liked how Untitled Paintings, how hers looked. So my key is a little bit different, but I did start off just like this, very cute. And God, looking at my writing. So back to the key. So I would do commonplacing, which was literally just anything that I wanted to write down that was like verbatim, pretty much. And then I had image reference, so if I wanted to stick in an image from something like an artwork or anything, books and quotes, because I was also kind of in my reading era. So if I wanted to write down a cool quote that I saw from something or just wanted to talk about a book, special interests. So these are specifically things that I'm going to hyperfixate on, which would be different from commonplacing because commonplacing could just be like an interesting article I found or whatever on literally anything in relation to me. Whereas special interest is like whatever I am very specifically hyperfixated on, that would be what it's for. So you'll see as I go through, I'll commonplace about maybe a certain fictional character or doesn't even have to be a fictional character, but could just be the media that they've come from. And ideas is like, a lot of times I need to brainstorm certain things and I need to write it down to brainstorm it, so that's what that's for. So articles, just random things. I liked sticking in the 1.6 update coming out. It's a horrible drawing, but I was excited about that. So I must have started this probably in around the start of the year. I didn't write down, but it would have been early. This year, actually. So this one is from this year. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I did start commonplacing, but I'll My commonplacing in 2023 was done in my planner. I didn't have like a dedicated separate thing for it. But yeah, you can see I was planning building and stuff in games and whatever. So my writing kind of develops a little bit. Instead of being more like bubbly, it's starting to become a little more messy cursive. Oh, my scream hyperfixation, there we go. Again, that was just like game notes. Oh, Palia. So I was fixated on Billy Loomis, of course, because I have a type, shut up. So this is continuously just about Billy Loomis. Holy shit. Still going. Still going. Okay, it ends there. Leon Kennedy. That'll probably take up the rest of this. Yep. Where's everyone going? Bingo? Brother. Wow, okay, yeah. But as you can see, like, a lot of my commonplacing, specifically when I write about my favorite fictional characters. Oh, so this was in 2023. Anyway, we'll go on to this one. I find that I would just run out of space so fast because obviously, you know, Traveler's Notebook. Yes, it's a good size, but for certain entries that I would want to put in, it was like I was just taking up too much space. So this is where I ditched the column system that was in this one, because I found that I never really was someone who liked to write in the columns. Like, I am someone who kind of more enjoys the act of writing rather than being someone who has a lot to say when writing. So when I write down passages and stuff, I don't necessarily have thoughts that I want to write down. I'm not analyzing these texts or anything like that. I am purely just writing it down because I found it either interesting or I just want to have it kind of archived. So I switched to what Untitled Paintings did, where she didn't really have like a column, and instead would just write the full thing, which I was preferring. And you can see how my writing developed from here to here. And like, since I was in high school, I enjoyed just the act of writing. I would rewrite notebooks. Wait, let me see so I still have the same key. I've just changed the dots. Instead, from those big, bold, colourful ones, I changed to Stalogy dots. And I'm still writing about Leon Kennedy. This, I was using my first, okay, technically not my first, but I was using my fountain pen, which was my Pilot Kakuno. This would have been an extra fine. And so instead of having the column where it just felt like there was a wasted space, I was instead just writing. I really like how these pages look, actually. What pen is that? It's either one of my more thick-nibbed fountain pens or the Pilot Friction. I think it was the Pilot Friction that I was using here. I was looking at the Palestinian history because of the genocide. I wanted to just learn a little bit about how it kind of began. Stardew Valley, of course. This is a much clearer picture than the one I currently have in my fucking thing. Anyway. I discovered I also really liked sticking in photos. These were fan arts that I found and stuff, and just wanting to put in photos that I really liked. Oh, this type of ghost face had me in a fucking chokehold. Again, just like hyperfixations, things I really liked. Oh, these were pop marts that I really wanted. I made like a wish list for myself to slowly work through. I haven't even continued in this one. That's crazy. I didn't finish in this one just because I no longer really enjoyed commonplacing in the Traveler's Notebook. So I think the reason I haven't archived it is technically I haven't finished it. But, you know, that's literally, like, I highly doubt I'm going to continue in this refill. So that's pretty much done. And that definitely would have been finished in this year. Oh, why did I put it away? I have a junk journal. Oh my god. So, junk journaling, I always had like heaps of cards left from purchases or just stickers and stuff that I didn't really have like anywhere to put. So, we've got some stickers. I don't remember where this one's from, but these are from Errolesely. So it was completed end of 2023. Now it's literally just like, we'll do like a quick flip through. I don't really have much to say about most of these pages, probably. But, you know, sticking in stuff from packaging, things like that. And also when I used to trade photo cards, K-pop photo cards, and just like spare stickers, freebies I would get, and anything that I didn't really want to like put in my main thing, but still, you know, wanted to have or keep, I would just put it in here. Why did I put this in here instead of keeping it? You know what? Whatever. I think because at that time I wasn't really actively planning. I went to Japan with my friend. My birthday. So that's that one. And then, now this one technically I couldn't finish because it is unbelievably thick and I just couldn't finish. So the other one was the MD Cream. This is the like Tomoe River paper. Because I didn't complete it, I didn't mark. So initially I had used this as, or wanted to use it as a commonplace, but I ended up hating this as a commonplace. So I switched it to my junk journal. That's cool, actually. I don't know where the fuck I got that from. Anyway. My favorite chocolate. I'm not a huge chocolate person, but this I could fucking devour so fast. Normally chocolate would make me sick, but oh. When I went to Brisbane in November, and my best friend got me some gifts from Japan. So I already had the case, but she got me a little charm. And I got all my friends to make little clowns. My little Joji. Just some of my favorite Megan Rhiannon pieces. Oh, this fell out, lol. A lot of it is stickers and packaging from, this was my favorite, the Lumicrate box. Just from like shopping and stuff. This was when I went to Smash. So you can see a lot of it. It's just like old packaging and stuff that I want to keep, but didn't necessarily want to stick around or anything. So, that's that. And then currently, where did I put my, you know what, I'm not looking for it right now, but my current one is quite empty still. Now this is, I mean, as you can see, the Hobonichi avec. This is the second half of the year because I only started using it towards like July, I think. August? I don't know. This is from 2023. And I decorate it in stickers. All my favorite things at the time. I mean, to be honest, these are still my favorite things. I even used my Joji Ballad Swan sticker. Bandit? Why is he meowing? I'm not gonna like look too deeply at the daily pages because this was like a planner that I kind of also wrote my personal thoughts in, but we can just skim this. Initially I had this as like a thing for one of my sticker binders, but then I just decided to take it out, put it in here. He's no longer my K-pop bias, but he still is. So nothing there. Pretty empty. So you can see I kind of messily would use it in July because I didn't really, you know, use it, and then this is when I started using it a bit more. Looking back, I'm like, okay, I actually don't mind this month, but looking back, I'm just like, even like, you know, my writing, I was writing in print, which feels so wrong. This is probably when I discovered Megan Rhiannon and the Coffee Monsters Co. Okay, no, I already knew about Megan Rhiannon, but this is probably when I did her, like, Patreon and stuff like that. Yeah, the weeklies I didn't start using until the end of July, when I actually got my planner. So I, like, wasn't really sure what to do initially with the pages because I barely did anything in my day if I wasn't at work, and then I learned I could do more. Like, I could actually track literally everything. So this was definitely very much inspired by Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. Got the stickers. And then there were moments, obviously, when I was just really depressed and didn't really have the energy to use it. It's a given that I'll just go through those types of phases. So you can see here I had a key, and then I also reworked those and had a different key to it. I had my face, because I like that photo of myself. I need to find where this little guy is gone, because I have his toy somewhere, but anyway. So I would commonplace it here, very much like how Megan Rhiannon used to do it. But as you've already seen in my current planner, obviously this system didn't stick, in the sense that I don't commonplace in my planner anymore. And I don't really like this system, the common planning system, like in this one. I like the system I currently use. you're always going to see Stardew Valley somewhere in my notes. I'm just going through these kind of fast because I don't feel like there's like heaps to see, and also 2023 wasn't the best year. Like some of it was good because I made a lot of changes that I needed to make, and I went through stuff to force me to make those changes that was important for me, but it's also just hard, I guess, to look back on sometimes. But it's nice seeing like kind of where this journey started. Yep, got my fountain pen. My friend got me my top of the morning mug, the limited edition one. Bandit Ghostface figurine. My dad got a printer when I was still living with him, so I was able to print out some photos when I was with friends. Yeah, you can see I would have moments of like, yeah, I really want to write, and then other moments of just like, I don't have the fucking energy. And then obviously like when you get closer towards the end of the year, you just want to move into your like new planner. So I had things that I liked. I never finished my favorites. But yeah, that was my avec. It's funny because in my current one, I think I didn't use it for like half the year, but it's already way chunkier than my avec. But you can see like this section that it's just like untouched. Next year I will spoil and say that I am using a hon. So I'm still gonna have the full year in the book. But I think for 2026 onwards, I'm gonna stick to the avec, just because it's a lot harder to write in the, like, you know, cousin slash hon. It's just, it gets so thick, and I am a big sticker user. So, I'm still waiting on 2 things to arrive before I can show you my 2025 lineup. I am hoping they will come in this coming week. They've been stuck in Sydney since Tuesday, and it's currently Sunday. Like, brother, it should have been delivered like a couple days after that. It should have been fucking delivered. I don't know where it is. It hasn't updated, but hopefully it'll come this week so I can show you guys my 2025 lineup. But that's all from me. A little trip down memory lane. And then hopefully the next video I can show you my 2025 lineup. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope this was somewhat interesting.